So welcome back to Chronic Letter Germany. Secure shell. So secure shell is kind of SSH, how you communicating with the, with other computers simply. So connecting to a remote server main, that's why we use SSH and some port, some user ID at, the IP address of our server address. Okay. So to connect to a server, we must use SSH on the client as follows. So we have to use SSH hyphen P port user at the rate servers address. Okay. So port number basically 22 port by default it will take. Okay. Must be an existing user on the server with SSH privilege. Privilege is more important things. Okay. Server address, the IP or domain of the server name. So this is how we have to focus on. So yes, let's stop here and let's go to the terminal and see how we're going to work on it. So you see here, I am already working on this SSH, Mac using from Mac, and I'm connected with my this root client, right? So I'm not going to show you how it's connected, but yeah, that we'll discuss about the how you connecting SSH and what the services is required, what is this required, what things is required. So third thing is very important. That first is your SSH. You have to use a command -p means port, and the port is like you can give 22, yeah, 2222, okay, like this, or whatever the port you open for 2020 or for 20. Okay, so by default it comes. If I not mention any port, it will come automatically takes the port number and user means whatever the admin you want to log in, something like that, at the rate, and this is the IP address like 192.168.191.56. So this is how you have to use SSP. But before doing this, how are you going to check that your port user and server address is already created? I mean, user must be an existing user on the server with SSH privilege. Is this there or not? That's what I. So for real example, let's pretend that you are making a website, right? And the company you choose to host your site tells you that the server is located at webs-server.com. And this is some custom port like 2020, and your account name is user1 has been chosen to create a user on the server with SSH privilege. So in this case, the SSH command used would be such as like you have to give your as I just said, SSH and -p you will go give on 2020 the custom, this is a custom port, right? And your user one ID and at the rate what about your server address, so the web server, or you can say webserver.com. So this is this is how you're going to use, so it's trying. So this is how you're going to use in a way, right? SSH -p and this way. Okay, command C. With this command you have to use. In account name on the remote system is the same as the one the local client, you may leave the username off. Okay. So if you are a user one, both system that you may simply use webserver.com instead of user one and at the red webserver.com. Okay. SSH is a service is basically to connect. So let's try to install SSH root on your I'm using Ubuntu. So see, Arch Linux have a pacman -SSH command. Okay, so in my previous video, I was trying to use something, pacman or Arch Linux on the Ubuntu. It's not going to work, man. Okay, so you must be sure which command for which operating system you are running. Okay, so let's try Arch Linux. So this is not Arch Linux, but still let me try. Okay, pacman -s open SSH. Not necessarily possible because it's not a valid command. Yum is used by CentOS, Fedora, and Yum is a model basically, and the command OpenSSH. So this is also saying command yum not found. Did you mean gum num some yum yum. Ubuntu have a different command, so remember this. This is run only on the Linux. Okay. So let me try actual command for this machine. Apt get install open SSH. So it's saying reading package list done, building dependency done, enable is done. And so how are you going to do it? Systemctl status open SSH. So something I miss. So it's saying open SSH service is not found. Okay. So first we need to um, try to configure this. Okay. So this is how SSH work. So okay, that's fine. I mean, it's not showing, that's okay, but I don't think it's not going to be install open SSH. It's already installed, I guess. Okay. So let's try first is SSH install or not. So you see here, it's already installed. If you want more package, you can run this command dpkg -list grep SSH. So it will give you all the details about. If something, it shows you that this OpenSSH service is not found by using systemctl command. Okay, that's what I use now, systemctl command. Okay, but I can see here libSSH, OpenSSH, OpenSSH server, everything is installed here. So we are good. Okay. Hello. All right. So next, moving to the next topic. So we did the installation, right? Yes. So let's little bit dig about where is this key and everything is be created, like configuring an SSH server to accept connections. So we will go to the /etc/ssh -ssd underscore config file. So okay, let's use this. So let me control first, control L. Let me directly, so let me explain a little bit about it. What we're going to do. Okay. So SSH basically a daemon file, you can say. First, we must edit the SSH daemon config file, though under different Linux distribution, this may be located in different directories. That is true. Okay, so usually it is stored under etc ssd ssh d hyphen underscore config file. So we have to use some editor. I mean, like vi, vim, nano, whatever we want. Line the starting, the hash are commented out and must have this character removed by taking effort. So let's see. Okay. So let me first go to the root. Okay, and open this file. Mm, Open this file from like cd slash etc slash ssh ls. You see this file? That's where we have to go. SSH config. So this is the directory basically. So SSH config may be this one. Okay. So let me use vi ssh underscore config. Not taking FIG. Yeah. And if I press I, it will go to the interactive mode. Yes. But nothing is here. Okay. So let me go out. Right. So here, SSH host RSA key public, SSH import ID, SSH RSA. So a lot of public keys already created here. You see this. But this is for this machine. If you want to access this machine from anywhere, we need to provide SSH authentication to this. Okay. So this is how I want to show you. Okay. Let us move next. Yeah. So passwordless connection using a key pair. So key pair, have you know how to create? Okay. Your key pair is composed by a private key id underscore RSA and a public key id.rsa.pub. So private key don't have any extension. Okay. Same way. So we must know that how SSH user, you see this command user at the rate SSH server name cat or SSH authorized key and ID as a public key. Public key basically. Okay. Mm. So first, you all need to have a key pair. Okay. And if you don't have any key, take a generate public key and private key topics. Okay. So how are you going to generate a public key and private key? I already showed this in my previous videos. If you go otherwise, SSH keygen you can do. Okay, and okay. So let me a little bit show you how to create a public and private key. Okay. So generating a public and private key, what are you going to do? We use this command -key SSH keygen TRSA RSA one DSA. This kind of command we have to use. So simple. We'll give you the authorization later. Okay. So SSH hyphen keygen we have to use. Um, hyphen T. Or just try this one. Just saying generating public private RSA key pair. Just press enter. Just press enter. Enter. You'll get it. So you see here, this is what is created. Now we check what's happening here. There's a lot of created over here. This is 256. It's not like that. You can create many key pair. Okay, so it's under root underscore SSH hyphen and IDRSA. Okay, so this is the location of this file under root. Get it? So let's go there and see if you can find it. Okay. So default location of this RSA and public key is where? Let me try to open this till slash dot SSH slash ID underscore RSA. Permission denied. For private, okay. So let me see where I can see this. Well, let's create again no keygen. So SSH hyphen keygen. So it's saying where you want to save. It's saying also it's RDS exist. Yes, overwrite it. So you must know these locations. Okay. So let me copy this and type cd slash. Let me try login. I don't know. SSH. Got it. Then happen ls hyphen al. Yeah. So you see, we got this. We got our key ID RSA. This is the private. This is the public. Okay. Non-host. So same way we have to do. So if I do cat and ID underscore RSA, it will give me all the. This is the key, the private key. Okay. And if I have to check my public key, what is the command for this? ID happen RSA dot pop. It will give me my public key. This is the RSH RSA. So this is how you used even the cloud machine, Linux machine to entering or accessing from your local environment. So this is what we use to check about all these things too, accessing and copying and modifying the files of the user data as well on the AWS, right? Okay, so ls, let me clear the screen. So this is done. Next, let me see what the next is this. Does service. So just sudo service does stop, it will stop the HTTP command and its access will be denied. Okay. Sure. So stopping the SSH, I mean, no one can going to access from the outside. So this is what it's all about. So for this, we have to use, I'm in already in root. So let me go to back, or I can press it slash root. What is the service? The particular service, SSH stop. Okay. The SSH hyphen V is there. And let me see is it stop or not since it is state as SSH. Oh, my bad. Is that why I'm using Slacks writing some other language? So it's showing here inactive data. So this is how you stop the services if you don't want to give any access to anybody else. Okay. Okay, let's move to the next. SCP command. So SCP basically we use for copying locally to your home directory or copying to the remote server as well. So there is some specific source and destination and some argument you need to pass and you can use it. So SCP is the main syntax we have to use and you would give your current location of the particular path and same way we have to give the destination path. Okay. So this is the basic use of SCP command, copy remote file to local. Okay. So this you have to remember these commands, okay? Because SCP, this is very useful command. I use in my production environment. Okay, if something I need to do for my clients as well. So SCP user remote location. Okay, copy local file to remote directory. This is what we have to put the command, and key files can use to just like SSH. So SSSP my key pam you have to use here. Okay, key pam means whatever the RSC you are created private key. Okay, and the same way where you are going to do, you must have authorized for this. So, and your username for the particular server and remote destination here. Dot slash after this, you have to put the remote destination. Current username, remote destination. So it can be home, directory, root, or any directory you have to put here. So this is how we're going to copy it. Okay. So next unit we'll discuss about the network configuration. So a little bit, if anything needed here, let me check if I can show you more on this. Yeah. Okay. No, no. All right. So networking is very important, and let's see what I can deliver here. So You see here, local DNS resolution, So if you're aware about everything is on the etc/host file contains a list of hosts that are to be resolved locally by, okay, not by the DNS, all right? So let me move next and see. Okay, so configure DNS server for domain name resolutions. Okay. This is a resolve.conf. We will see those files, both two files, how we can check this. Okay. So, okay, all right. So Control L, and I'm going to see first. I will check your cd slash etc slash your hosts. What's not showing me? That's not going to work. So I will run vi slash. You have to edit this. Sorry. Yeah. And let me go to the interactive mode. So this is what the network configuration shows like this. Okay, you have local host, client one hop, this one, this following lines are the disabled for the IPv6 capabilities. So if you would enable I interactive mode I and you go to and you want to add some configuration or some server here, you want to communicate with the SSH. So this is how you're going to do this. Give this IP server name, 10.198 something like that. Just keep here with the full domain name system. So, okay, so I'm not going to write anything. I just want to show you these files. That's it. Now the next part is configuring DNS server for domain name. Configuring DNS server for the domain. So where we have to see this, So contains list of DNS servers or domain name resolution. So if you're in the same network, that's what you have to show. I'm not going to explain what is DNS and all. Okay, you must aware about these things. So VI, how are we going to do? That's what I'm telling you. etc slash resolve v dot conf is taken interactive mode. So you see here, this is lot of things. Okay, option DNS, trust ID, local domains. Okay, just read it all about how you're going to resolve this solution. So whatever, if anything you have, you just come down, okay, and add particular domain name over here also. If you want to resolve something, this is how you can do. Okay, this poll the DNS server domain is very important, right? Someone you want to okay, one more command is DNS resolution is dig command, dig. So dig, I don't know it's going to work, but let's do target to the google.com directly, google.com, and your DNS maybe, let's see what's the result. So it's saying dig Ubuntu, google.com, global option CMD got answer. 5 seconds. This is something it shows me. Okay. The query is all about status, know your ID, additional one, open execution. So this is how, server 127, blah, 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 UDP, Sunday. This is the time even going and show me this google.com answer section. This is the Google public IP. Okay, same way, we have some more commands. Okay, let me see. Manipulating the IP routing table using route. So how you going to show display the routes and all. Okay, so this is very important when you do some troubleshooting network related issues. If config hyphen a, you do the network related systems. So let me remove this and go to the route command and check what's it showing. IP routing table. Okay, so use interfaces, matrix, generate and margin mask. Okay, gateways, the IPs generally in my network, including public IPs. Same way, if you run route space hyphen end, so it will display a list of route without resolving host names for faster result. Okay, yeah, most the result is same, but that is fine. Even you use the destination. Okay. So same way you can add command, delete command, host, adding host, and net masking. This kind of things you can just practice with your the Linux, Ethernet, particular Ethernet route. Manipulating the IP routing is, let me talk about IP, sorry, small IP route show or SH you can use. So it's saying where basically a routing table. So what is this actually? The command is for the content of the routing tables or remove it. Okay, show or flush. So this restore. So these are through three commands. Okay, I use here IP route show. Okay, same way you can or flush you can use restore or get IP route get command. Okay, need at least a destination address. So you have to give the one destination address. Okay, where you want to go. So this is configuring a host name. So host name, how to change the host name. So remote PC or something like that. So host name means your computer name. Yeah. So my computer name is, client one. All right. So there is a bunch of tool file for, but you need to modify. You have to learn modify the host files. You know, and the cat Unix commands you must use. So like cat anything you want to see about the computers. So ping remote ping command is also for uh, just check where it's coming from. So let me ping Google directly or ping www.google.com. It's pinging with this IP. Or same we can use for this machine only if you are in the network rather than pinging any website. So I don't have any network over here. That's why I ping to the website. Okay. Let's move to the next topic. If anything, already showed you this. CH root. So CH is already, the changing about the routes requirement. Okay. Let me go interface. Okay, so let's little bit discuss about command C, control L. If config, what is this? If config basically give you the information about your current machine. Okay, control C, control L, and I have to check if config hyphen space hyphen A. So this is how you gonna do IP address and all. Also a bunch of command, like if config Ethernet 0 with the same result. So it's not working. Maybe it's this for some other Ethernet means you have to must have a connected device. Device is not found. That's what it's showing. So when you put a LAN cable in your machine, you can use this one. Okay, so let's move IP. I'll show you some more command. IP link show how it's broadcasting. Okay, this is what is all about in the previous module. All right. And let me show more command like IP link set. You want to set some Ethernet name, man, then you can do. Otherwise, one more command I can, this very common command address show. This is how you can check using beside of using the IP command. Same way we have to release the DSCP client. So DSC client interface we have to use okay, auto Ethernet 0 kind of things. So this is all about the networking part, guys. Okay, I mean this is very simple. Okay, so change root is basically chroot is an operation that changes the apparent root directory for the current running processes and their children kind of processes. Or so a program that is run in such a modified environment cannot access files and command outside that environment directory. So this is what it's sort of the secure environment you can create for this. Okay. So same way you can use uname hyphen m. This is the architecture of showing me my computer, right? So you can mount APIs like hyphen t. You can give argument. We have more argument like which process you want more. So proc you can write here proc one, proc three. ठीक है. All right. Same way, we can change it to even we can use a copy command to /etc/conf resolve dot conf to you can copy somewhere else etc slash resolve dot conf. This is what we can do also. So I'm not going to run this command because it's purely on the network side. Okay, shell you can the same way you can copy, you can bash profile also you can do it. Okay, so this is all about the Linux. And chroot also we used for, let me see if I can return anything on the, yeah, common example of installing the bootloader, rebuilding the, init or from images, upgrading or downloading the packages, resetting the forgetting password, building software in a clean root environment. So this is why we use for this chroot. Okay, so our next topic is package manager. So package manager basically how you updating your system, how you installing or upgrading your current machine, right? This is all about. All right, so let's move and see some commands on the terminal as well. So as you know, advanced packaging tool. So update, packages.gz file, Linux distribution. So apt for if I am on apt hyphen get. Simple, you have to run update command. It will start updating. Look, starting updating everything. Okay, whatever the not updated found. So wait for a couple of minutes. It will start listing and upgrading my machine. It's done. Some of index file instead of download is not able to download. Okay, that is fine. Control L. Let's run command upgrade. So what one is this option is used to install the newest version of all packages currently installed on the system. So packages currently install a new version available for the retrieve and upgrade. Okay. So let me run this apt hyphen get upgrade. So it's saying fix the broken part. Same way. This is what happen when you work on a particular Ubuntu machine and in the virtual environment in your local laptop. Okay, let's try some other commands. I'm just showing you all the commands. apt get hyphen distribution additional package if you want to dist upgrade. Saying apt hyphen fix hyphen broken install. Yes. So the previous we are working on the so MySQL is installed, that's what it's showing here. All right. So same if you try with other machines as well. Yum we use for for the Linux and Yum packages we use in the line and the Red Hat kind of machines, right? And so this is what is all about the Linux, guys. Anything else? Then you can post and comment on this my videos, and I will also start some of live training. It's all free. It's a group of learning. We don't nothing to need to pay or some courses I'm selling here. Okay, so thanks for your time. Have a nice day. See you in our my next topic. Like I'm posting some video on Azure Cloud as well, AWS, Ansible. Okay, so this is all will come in future. Okay. Thanks. Have a nice day. We'll see you again in our next videos. Thank you. Bye bye.